This here is the Dango M2 Maverick nickel-plated wallet. This is really luxurious. It's not just cool, this is kind of luxurious. You gotta watch this review. Welcome to Walletopia. Please visit walletopia.info for more information, to sign up on being included in drawings we do every other week for wallets that we review on this channel. Now, let's open up the Dango M2 Maverick nickel-plated wallet. Nice packaging. And with all Dango products comes in a nice metal box. Use instructions. And here we go. That is beautiful. Beautiful nickel. It's a nice addition if you want that. And we pull this out. This is really, really pretty. This is the whiskey brown color on the leather piece that is screwed onto the metal component here. Really nice. Now let's get into the feature review of the Dango M2 Maverick nickel-plated wallet. As you can see on this side, we have the leather component of the wallet, and it has a quick thumb access here for cards that you put entering into this point here. Say it can hold about 2 cards or so. It's really just for quick access. We flip this over. Well, before we do that, let's look here. You notice we've got 2 loops on both the top and the bottom. We'll talk about what they're used for, but keep those in mind. And that's a signature feature of all Dango products. Now if we get onto the other side, this is where we kind of get into the action. Now we've got a band here, a silicone band, which kind of holds things in place. It holds 2 things in particular. One is this sliding piece here that actually creates and holds the cavity underneath it where cards go. And then of course it actually is in between holding what we put under here, which is where we put cash. So cash goes underneath here. So under here, and you notice how as it comes here that it actually locks. That is great so that you can push cards up and not have this go flying out. But if you want to remove it, it's easy just to lift it above its lock and it comes out. And you want to put it back in, you just go underneath it, and there you go. A real neat design. So with that, you can get 6 cards underneath here approximately, and we'll show that, as well as cash on top here, and as like we said, the 2 on the front. And that is the review of the features of the Dango M2 Maverick nickel-plated wallet. As always, let's get into the cash and card insertion test. As you can see, I was able to put 6 cards under this cavity here, with 2 in the quick access slot in the front. The reason why only 6 is because of the tolerances of the slip plate. If we look here, it has this slip plate here, and it's the maximum that goes here that we're dealing with. And so this prevents cards from flying out as well as things moving forward too much. Let me put these cards back in here, and you can see what I'm talking about. So if we put the 6 cards here under the slip plate in the cavity, you'll notice really quick here that it hits the tolerances at the top, okay? And that's okay, that's great. And at that point, then you know everything is secure. If you want to get cards out, you can just push them up like that, come, fan the cards you want, pull one out, put it back, push it back in, slip plate goes in where it needs to there, and we're in great shape. So that is why 6 cards is all you can get in here. Now, we got 5 slips of cash in there without a problem, folded over twice. And having to fold cash over twice always makes it, of course, twice as bulky. With the width of this, I wish there was a way to really be able to get cash in there folded over only once, just because it's always much easier to work with. The company recommends 10 cards. The metal components are CNC machined using 6061 aerospace aluminum, and this one is nickel plated with a hand polished finish, and this full grain leather screwed onto the front. It really is a fine mixture of industrial hardware and plush elegance, but I did find a couple scratches on the nickel. And there are some rough spots or nodules that come with the nickel electroplating, but that can occur during the process anywhere. It's not that big of a deal. But the nickel plating does provide long-term durability that other metals really can't and it does look great. It provides a real luxurious feel to this. Now, here it is. The pricing is $159, and that's $50 more than the M1 bifold, so the extra cost must be accounted for due to the luxury factor. Now, we think it's really quite high. Now, of course, usability is good. You have the 4 loopholes we talked about, okay? 2 in the top, 2 in the bottom, which are great for keys, lanyards, tethers, whatever you'd like to use it for. It is a bit wide, but the fact it's slim, in this case, instead of a bifold like the M1, makes it a little more manageable. It does measure 3.5 by 4.25 by 0.6 thin. Now, the founders have a great design sense and creativeness. You can tell from the sophistication of the industrial design of these edges and all the thoughts that's been put into this for the CNC. The M2 is very elegant versus the more tactile looking wallets that Dango usually produces, which is all due to the nickel. So now let's go through the final ratings. For quality of 5, price of 2, features of 3, usability of 4, and perception of 4. That gives us a final score of 3.8 out of 5 or 38 out of 50. Thanks for watching. Please look at these additional videos. If you have any other questions or have wallets you want us to recommend for review, please drop us a line. Thanks, bye.